It's time now for some more garden goodies. Justin is live in his garden this morning. Justin, how is the weather out there?
Everything's looking good out here this morning. Everything's starting to grow now that it's warmed up. And one thing I planted a few years ago was an elderberry bush here. It's a nice thing to have in your yard. I've got quite a few different fruit trees in the yard, and they always say, here's a saying for you, if you want to plant something in your yard, when's the best time to plant a tree? Well, it's yesterday, or it was last year. So if you're going to plant something, you want to get something growing in your yard, you want to get started on it right away, and because it usually takes a couple of years for things to grow, but it doesn't always work out. This elderberry bush, as you can see, doesn't look too green right now, does it? It's not getting any leaves because it died this past winter. Not sure why, because it wasn't all that cold. Sometimes we do pile up some snow from the yard on top of this elderberry bush, but it died out. Not 100% sure why, but that does happen. It's a 4-year-old elderberry bush, and it used to produce a lot. And now it did get the Japanese beetles eating on it last year a little bit, but sometimes it just happens. You put it in a spot, it grows for a few years, and then it dies out. But we still are in luck with the elderberry bush. A lot of times they will spread out, and you can see here coming up from the roots is a new shoot. There's another one over here as well. So these will grow up. You can transplant them to a different part of your yard perhaps, or I'll dig up this old dead one and put in the new shoots. So we still got the same elderberry bush that's produced that will grow. So it's not, all is not lost, even if you do happen to lose a tree, which does happen once in a while. They don't always grow perfectly for a long time, but we'll be okay with this particular elderberry bush. And we'll have more updates from the garden, of course, coming up later in the show, so don't go away.